know about y'all, but I love turbo noises. Can you hear it spinning up faster? What caught my eye as the smoke was coming out and it was going in circles. Or the steam. Woo-wee. It's getting higher pitch, like the veins are closing in and speeding up. All right, day 6. Just launched the video. There we go. Truck is filthy. These tires are doing great though. Not getting a whole lot of wear on them. I am getting a little bit of feathering because the tread blocks are huge and I'm pulling a heavy load. But we're in South Dakota and we're heading north. Let's do our walk around. Straight up ice everywhere. It was freaking cold. Wheels look good. Trailer's filthy. Lights are still bright as can be. Love my Grand Generals. Woo! Walking on crushed snow. Doing that walk around. Oh, this is just straight up ice. Whoa! Almost ate it right there. Almost ate it. Stay on the snow. Snow's where you got traction. Tires are doing great. No feathering. That's awesome. Whew. I need to get this blocked off. Yes, I know it has the shutters, but I'm telling you, it makes a big difference if I can keep this engine above 190 degrees. Huge difference in fuel economy. All right, I'm gonna go inside and get some coffee. So I'm gonna try something real quick because I haven't done this on my iPhone yet, and I'm still learning how this darn thing works. But it doesn't let me flip the screen once you're recording. You have to actually flip the phone around. So one of the wonderful things about doing these road trips is I saw a billboard for a Mexican restaurant, and I'll put the link to the restaurant in the listing. I've actually saved it as a favorite on Google Maps because one, they have killer parking, which is great because I'm towing a boat. It's right off the freeway, and the food was outstanding. I'm in South Dakota, and this Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant was off the chain. Off the chain. I'm a fan of chorizo. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's Mexican sausage, spicy, hot. Their chicken was like as if they had their own yard birds. I mean, it was so good. So moist, so juicy, so good. And the seasonings, the cilantro, the pico de gallo. I mean, I can't say enough about it. I literally got here, you know, the thing where you go, okay, there's nobody in the parking lot, don't go there. It doesn't apply here. I mean, it's too cold. It's, you know, in the 20s right now, and the roads are icy. Shit, I almost busted my tail coming out of the parking lot, stepping on a big sheet of ice. I'm pushing up my glasses in my mind. Really good food. One of the beautiful things I've done over the last 7 years that I've been transporting is I've made little marks on Google Maps of all the different places where I go, places that I've found the best places to eat, places I want to go back. I have this little rating system. When you're looking at the image that I use for the front of all these videos, you'll see all the little stars all over the US, and believe it or not, that screenshot doesn't capture half of them. When you start zooming in, there's hundreds of places that I've experienced and I've been, and they're all like great hotels with parking, places to take dog stops for the walks, killer places for food, amazing restaurants, nice places I want to go, adventurous. There's a whole litany list of things that I have starred and kept on my travels. This is a new one, and I'll put a link to it in the bottom. If you're ever on 90 crossing South Dakota, make it a point to stop here. The service was outstanding, the people were great, and the food was epic. Yes, this is why I can't lose weight. I'm a part of a health and wellness company, and I have a weakness for insane queso. Holy cow. The chorizo fundido was off the charts good. And what's funny is I don't have a refrigerator, but since it's 20-some degrees outside, I have a Sub-Zero in the bed of the truck. So I took what was left, and I have a little styrofoam thing, and I put it in a nice little place in the back of the truck, so it'll be nice and chilled. I'll savor that stuff later. Anyway, on to where we're going now? Oh yeah, Sturgis. Hoping everybody can hear me over the crazy wind, and this is about the 20 to 30 mile an hour headwind I've been dealing with all day long. The place behind me is, now it's just a tourist attraction, but this is the 1880 town. So when you're looking up the history, like following Yellowstone and the new series 1883, check this place out online, 1880 Town, and I'll see if I can find a link and put it in the description of this video. But it's really, really cool because they have a lot of the old buildings, the old Western style buildings, the Gold Rush stuff. There's a train over there that appears to be like, the original passenger trains that they had people coming up from Texas and other areas into this new region. And it's just outstanding. It's really cool. It's really awesome to be able to be on a trip like this after watching Longmire and Yellowstone and now 1883 and Deadwood. Oh my God, if you haven't watched Deadwood, it's awesome. Do not watch the movie until you've finished the TV series. I'm telling you right now. But this is our American history. And this is why We really have to have TV series like that. We have to follow our history, or we'll just keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. I hope you guys can hear me. It's very, very windy. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on the road. I got another little video I'm gonna share with you guys, mostly for the Ram truck guys. But y'all can hear this wind now, so this video will make a little bit more sense in a bit. All right, so we're leaving out of 1880 town. And this is the Easy Link on my tablet. And you'll see right here, engine RPM, transmission temp, injection pressure, estimated actual engine torque, and then the limitation is right down here. And we're gonna go up an incline with about a 30-mile-an-hour headwind. Now we're pulling, every bit of 14,000, 15,000 pounds effortlessly. This is where this truck, the HO, really, look, I'm not even flooring it. See, I'm at 60% load. And before I get on the on-ramp, well, not before I get on the on-ramp, but as I'm on the on-ramp, merging into the lane, I'm at the speed limit of 65 miles an hour. Easily. And I didn't have to floor it. Never went really over 70%. That's where this engine and the HO package is worth every penny. Pulling a load, if that's all you're doing is heavy hauling, this is the truck for you. In my mind, the 68 RFV with the standard output engine is more than enough. And even with the Delete or the Jenny Craig weight loss program, it's not worth that mileage average. Like right now, I'm behind, hay bales that are massively tall and wide. So I should be getting a decent fuel mileage at 60 miles an hour. I'm getting 7. Let me get around this guy. See, this is how easy it is. All right, we'll go to 87. Turn it up. Let's put a foot into it. We're getting 1,400 pound-feet of torque. Hold on, I'll back that out so y'all can see it. Now, you couldn't put 1,400 pound-feet of torque through a 68 RFE, but I also wouldn't be accelerating like that. It would be torque limiting. And I don't want to get all these hay bale things thrown at me like they are. Let me get around that stuff. That was a big side crosswind off that truck, pushing the boat, which then was rear steering the truck. And it blew the rear window open on my topper. Oh well, I guess it's going to stay open for a while. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little insight using the Easy Link. Right now I'm going downhill and still not getting decent fuel mileage. 10 miles a gallon downhill. Going to 8. Sorry this is bouncing around, but it's the best I can do. I'm trying to hold it. There's just, with this high output engine, you just can't get the fuel mileage. And when you multiply this cross country trip and then back again, and all the miles, you can see the money that you spend on that ASIN if you don't need it. You could put that extra $6,000 towards buying an Allison conversion. And not to say that that's the end all, best all. But there's a reason why the chassis trucks have the standard output, but with the ASIN, and in a 410 or a 456 gear. I think that's a good combination. What do y'all think? Hey everybody, I am in the heart of Sturgis, South Dakota, and I know it's windy. I'm going to try and keep my hand over the phone, but this is a cold time of year to be here instead of summer when the streets are lined with motorcycles, thousands and thousands. But this is one of the beauties of, having the freedom to travel around the United States. Literally across the street behind me is the Broken Spoke, which is where all the bands play and a lot of really fun places, a lot of fun partying going on there. So without any of me talking, let's go in the museum where they've got hundreds of bikes, all sorts of cool history. And as you saw from the video coming in here on the time lapse, this is a really small town. It's a very small area. It's kind of wonder why it brings so many millions of people every year to come check this out. Well, let me give you a little piece of the history when you go through the museum. Just check it out. It's amazing. This place is really, really cool. They've got a great collection of bikes. Right across the street is Sturgis Auctions, Preschool Choppers, the Harley store. There's so much around here. It's just really, really cool. So without me talking about anything else anymore, I'm walking inside. I want to check out all the bikes. I've never been here before, so I just wanted y'all to know that as well. So I'm going to see this the first time just like y'all. All right, we're here. Race, what's up? I'm just sharing this with my friends, man. We'll come back through here because God knows I want to get some stuff. But I want to check out some of these bikes. So, Race, how often does someone have to come in here and wash and clean these bikes?
Well, I do it probably 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, wow. Indian Race. Gotcha. He actually rode this hardtail from St. Louis here. That's hardcore. Like, to ride that distance, how many times do you have to stop for fuel? Jesse Combs. That's kind of brutal. Oh my God. There's a motorcycle ports I need. gotta tell you, that was really, really cool on Main Street here in Sturgis. And here's the museum I was just in. I was gonna go to the Harley store, but if you see across the distance, the weather is turning a little bit to the worse. Check out these founders here. I didn't ask what it takes to get a brick. Maybe somebody can let me know. Race, if you're watching this video, let us know how we can get a brick in the comments. This is pretty cool. I think we're gonna have to come back here during the actual bike rally. This time I'm gonna bring a bike, not a boat. Here we go. Another end of day. It's looking like my truck's gonna need a bath soon. But trailer has been perfect, no issues. Bulletproof hitch has been awesome. Look how filthy my truck is. It's brutally filthy. It's like insane. I've never had my truck this dirty. Absolutely crazy. It's just mess everywhere. And this is what it's like. It's all melted snow. It's 50 degrees here in Montana. And the guy who checked me in is badass. He'll leave a comment, I'm sure. He's totally badass. I can't out people's names. I don't want to do that. I didn't get his permission. He was telling me that just miles from here is private airstrips where people fly in from all over the world to go fishing out here. And Kevin Costner's got his own personal airstrip out here. Totally amazing. Trout fishing and a bunch of other things. I'm just tired. It was time to say, nope, I'm not going to make it to my goal tonight. I'm going to just pull off on the side of the road and take some easy time. I decided to stop for the night here in Hardin, Montana, at the Super 8 again. It's been a long, long day. Going to the Motorcycle Museum was nice, seeing some really cool bikes, a lot of interesting metal work that I've never seen before. That was really interesting. I don't know how all that engraving in the metal on that one bike, I don't know how they do that. That's artwork all of its own, and it was just amazing. I love attention to detail like that. The wooden motorcycles, the only thing I can think of was Scott Porte needs one of those at the barn. It would be epic. You'd hang it from the ceiling or something, or have some, stuffed looking dude in a racing suit looking like he's riding a bike flying across the barn or something. But yeah, it was cool going through Sturgis once again. And I took the shortcut I normally take to get from 90 to here. It saves about 55 miles of taking 90 around from Rapid City and all that to get back to the main road. And it wasn't so bad. The roads have been clear. I prepared for the worst, and the roads have really been clear. So I've been super blessed on this trip, and I'm just I'm happy to be here, happy to be able to share this with everybody. So I'm gonna get some sleep, get up early, do some editing, try and get that video out for you guys in the morning like I've been doing, and keep on keeping on. It looks like I'll be able to reach my destination by Monday night or Tuesday to deliver this boat, pick up the other one, and then head south to California. So a little bit behind schedule, but that's because the headwinds have been absolutely insane. I've had 30, 40, I've had what do you call it? I had XM service, XM satellite alerts, and I've been seeing gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour. And I believe it because it feels like you hit a Prius. I mean, all of a sudden the truck just gets this big, head of wind. And then with the crosswinds, the boat was just dancing all over the place. I actually thought about putting the GoPro somewhere on the back so you could see the whole boat wiggling around back there. But with everything so filthy, there's no way I can attach a GoPro to anything and not lose it. So anyway, that's pretty much my wrap of the day. Thank you all for following the channel. Again, leave comments, any suggestions that you can think of. I love you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. The channel's growing, and that's great. Share it with all your friends. I'm sharing it with all the people that I meet when I'm driving along. So stay blessed. God bless America, and let's go, Brandon.